Imagine this. For the next 24 hours, no one will be able to see you. You'll be able to do whatever you please, since to anyone else, they won't be able to see you except for when you interact with physical objects. Knowing this, you immediately plan out how you're going to spend the day, and before you know it, the 24 hours begin. Being the prankster you are, one thing you do is spook your sister with a ghost scare. It starts with occasional creaks, and you end it off by holding up a cup to make her shriek a little. But she did not just shriek. The scream she let out was blood-curdling, and so loud that the neighbors across the street could hear her. You accidentally dropped the cup out of shock, which is followed by your parents entering the room. However, no matter how convincing she sounded, your parents wouldn't believe her. She was still shaking from the experience, and you couldn't help but feel a little sorry for her since everyone would think that she is crazy. Despite the frightening experience, you're able to shake off that scene and continue on with your next escapade. Your uncle was a very mysterious man who kept to himself and barely opened up to anyone else, not even his own wife. You were always curious about why he never opened up, so you decided to peek around his room. Most of the junk lying around was nothing more than memorabilia of old school achievements and past friends. Just as you are about to give up, you stumble across a drawer of DVDs, only labeled with a letter and a number. There were at least 3 to 4 discs for each letter, and your curiosity made you further inspect the DVDs. After injecting the first one into the TV, you immediately shield your eyes when you see some extremely sexual content. The one thing you notice is how young all the women look, and how the men simultaneously look pleasured and nervous, as if they were doing something very wrong. Upon learning this, you put all of the DVDs back before your uncle returns, trying to forget what you saw. Even though what little you saw was awful, you continue on, unwilling to waste any more time than you already have. While recollecting yourself, you pass by your parents' room and wonder what they do when you're not around. After entering the room, you wait until your father enters and double checks his lock. You find this odd since everyone else had already left the house. After some more precautions, he pulled out his phone and proceeded to call someone. From this little bit you can hear, you can tell that the person Dad is talking to is a woman you don't recognize. Only with the understanding of one side of the conversation, you can still tell that they were making future plans of some kind. Judging from the wording, it sounded like this wasn't the first time. As the day came to an end, you realized how much time you spent comprehending all of what happened. What was going to be a day of mischief and awkward situations turned into something a lot more serious.